are sports.
Today we're going to be covering all kinds of football and soccer, from CFL to college football to even the NFL and the current standings.
Hi, I'm Dorvin, and we'll also be covering soccer, baseball, and even some racquetball. Yes.
Tennis.
Okay, so yeah, sure.
So, currently, in our football season, the NFL, I have no idea. He's going to talk about that.
Yes.
All right, so the NFL standings, we have in the AFC, the Steelers and the Raiders are trying to clinch the AFC wild card as they battle it out. The Steelers 7-5 and the Raiders 6-3.
Yes. Earlier today, 4 hours ago to be exact, the Jaguars are going to keep Gardner Minshew at quarterback for the rest of the season. I have no idea where they're gonna put Nick Foles. Yeah.
Nick Foles will probably become a free agent.
Most
If
of
I
them.
had to guess, the Buccaneers' quarterback situation is looking kind of rough. So I'm guessing they'd take Nick Foles for a bit.
All right. Yeah. So. Also, if you look at the NFC, Patriots and Chiefs for Week 14, that's going to be a good one.
Very good one. And I think the Texans' defense last game was very strong. So I'm hoping they can reach the playoffs and, do their thing with their defense. They looked very strong against the Patriots of all teams. One of the strongest offensive teams, and the Texans' defensive line was able to take Brady down a few times.
Exactly. So.
Now, on to soccer.
No, what?
No.
Okay, no, let us finish.
Brady has an injury, according to the NFL.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
he's
he
lying.
broke his head.
No, guys, stop. Seriously, this is official. Okay, but let's talk more about the game tonight. Okay, we
Tonight,
have Seahawks, Vikings.
Seahawks Vikings. This is kind of like
Seattle.
it's a little bit of a not really a rivalry, but the Seahawks aren't looking as good this season, but they do have a lot of their really good defensive cornerbacks that are still playing from the 2014 season, which is their best season, I'd say. So their defense is looking pretty strong. I believe it's the number 7 in the NFL. On the other hand, Vikings, they still have their power players like Stephon Diggs. Their quarterback situation is looking a lot better than last year as well.
Yeah, and if you saw last season, Russell, if you saw the game last season on Monday night, Russell Wilson made a few risks. Most of them didn't, turn out to be what he thought it would be. If he can just slow that down tonight, I'm pretty sure the Seahawks can come out with a W.
I actually disagree. I think the Vikings offense is just way too powerful, but then again, the Seahawks defense is one of the best. So it's going to be like a big fight.
Well, what if they break their arms?
Hey, and actually, wide receiver Adam Thielen will not be playing tonight.
Oh, wow.
Linval Joseph is expected to play. So far, he should be playing.
What if he
Well,
breaks
I
his
actually
arm?
did see Linval Joseph play pretty well last season when he had to play backup for a few people.
Yeah, I mean, did you see the Eagles game, the interception?
Yeah, he did play really well against the Eagles. But I was just thinking, if the Vikings keep their defensive score going, I think they're going to have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, thank
no
you.
Soccer tonight.
And now, on to soccer. Nothing happened.
What?
Nothing really happened in soccer.
Nothing really happened.
See ya.
Hi, I'm Sebastian,
I'm Noah.
I'm Eddie.
and welcome to 3 Chairs, 3 Lads.
Ow.
This
I'm
is
in
Tommy.
pain.
This is Tommy Pertucci, and welcome to 3 Chairs, 4 Lads. Today's topic: should we eat turkeys on Thanksgiving?
No.
What are your thoughts, Edward?
I believe we could, but with some exceptions. That we
How
only,
dare you! Turkeys are the devil! They're a sacred animal!
we will only eat turkey on Thanksgiving and no other day.
Agreed!
Turkeys are the spawn of Satan. They're vicious. Have you ever seen a turkey attack?
Have you ever encountered a
They
turkey in the
hurt.
wild?
They're vicious.
Their
Almost as vicious as geese.
Their slight gliding abilities are terrifying.
They're vicious.
Avoid geese at all costs, folks.
And swans.
And swans.
Swans are
Peace was never an option.
Those
Peace was
swans.
never an
Those swans. Poor Jimmy. Anyways, Griffin, what is your opinion on this topic?
I think I already made mine pretty strong. But turkeys should survive. I believe that we should elect turkeys for president.
Turkeys are the spawn of Satan. I'll say it again. They're
You've said
vicious.
it. You've said it.
And I'll say it again.
Well,
You
this
can't control me.
That's all tonight, folks.
this has been 3 chairs, 3 lads.
Spawn of Satan.
We'll see you next Monday.
Da 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mark,
Hi, I'm Jared.
and we are Channel 9 Weather. We talk about school cancellation and snow.
I think there is a 98% chance there will be school tomorrow. And I think there's a 2% chance there won't be school tomorrow. Kids are hoping for that 2% chance. Teachers are hoping for the 98% chance because they want to teach kids and that's their job and they need money.
Yeah, I
To
think.
you, Mark.
Okay, so there's 2 to 5 inches. Because of that, the buses could be stopped, and there could be a hazard, in which we would have to stay inside the school due to the buses are stopped, and so school might be canceled.
But plows would come up.
Yes, true. So 75% chance of school tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Commercial break.
I'm Brendan Robinson, and I'll be telling the story of the Lady in Black and how Troop 17 witnessed a paranormal incident. It was the dawn of the Civil War, North versus South. And in the Boston Harbor, the North had commissioned an island called George's Island to become a prison for Confederate soldiers. During the Revolutionary War, oh no, maybe it was the War of 1812, they had used the island as a fort so that they could guard the harbor. And so during the Civil War, there were Confederate soldiers there, and one of them was captured in a battle down south and brought up north, and his wife, she hatched a plan to help him escape, and so she met up with a sympathizer of the Confederacy in Boston, near Boston. I think it was Lynn or something, and she stayed at his estate for a while, and she got on a rowboat and rowed all the way to George's Island on a rainy night. And she got to the island, and she was gonna break him out using. She was going to disguise herself as a Confederate soldier. So she shaved her hair, put on Confederate robes, and she used a pick that she had brought to mine her way into a cell. And so she had. She was in the cell for a while, and she had reunited with her husband. She had famously whistled a Southern tune to alert him that she was there. And while it was the last night that they were going to be mining. They used the pickaxe in the cell to mine out so that they could escape through the Boston Harbor. And they were just about to make it all the way through when the guard that was in charge of looking for their cell was alerted because they accidentally dropped the pickaxe. And there was a battle, there was a small skirmish that 13 people died. So unfortunately, the woman who had helped her husband break out, she tried to shoot a guard, but the guard took her weapon and shot her instead. So that's the origin story. Our troop was lucky enough a few months ago in September, to take a trip to George's Island We stayed overnight. Boy Scouts are the only organization, I think, that are allowed to do that on that specific island. And so there is an underground tunnel, or not a tunnel, but it's an underground room. I think it was the winery or something. I think that's where they stored rations. But a couple of our friends, we were taking some photos of each other in there because it was a cool environment. And I took a photo of my friend Sean, and Kailash is here to show the photo. And here's the photo, and it's of Sean. And then if you look in the back, you can see the outline of a figure, and it appears to be wearing a hood or a cloak of some sort. So we think that this photo could be photographic evidence that our Boy Scout troop saw the lady in black at George's Island. That is the story of how Boy Scout Troop 17 witnessed paranormal activity on George's Island.
Good afternoon. We're here to talk about trees. You may think, I already have a tree, but it's time to branch out.
Indeed. Hey, well, trying to get to the root of the problem, namely, there's a lot of misconceptions out there about Christmas trees. Sponsored by, ESA Troop 17 Christmas trees, sponsored annually by your local Boy Scout troop. All right, seriously, friends. Okay, we understand you got allergies or something or other. Okay, but people do come to us because they want a Christmas tree and they don't have very much money to spend, right? And you can do it for, what was the record now, $15, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that is the bottom rung of the market. The range from that to 75. Now, just to clarify for folks, these are responsibly sourced. They're from farmlands, farmland which otherwise would be unfarmable, incidentally. So it prevents erosion, and unlike most artificials, they're 100% recyclable. So you don't have to worry about that part.
And it's an opportunity to support the troop. Matt, you want to talk about some of the programs that the tree sales supports?
Matt? Sure.
For Matt.
Or Matt.
They support our local camping trips that we go out once a month. We bring the boys out camping and do things like last month we went down the Cape and did a 50-mile bike ride.
He did.
Next month we'll be doing
Next month, we're in Camp Yagu in Rhode Island with a game-themed activity. Earlier this year, we did Boston Harbor Island. We did Acadia National Park. Later this year, we have whitewater rafting, Beale Island kayaking, and if we're continuing our plan of hiking Mount Mansfield in Vermont, the tallest mountain in Vermont. The tree lot is located across from the Congregational Church on 17 West Street, adjacent to the former police station at 50 West Street. Also on the other side is the World War II Memorial. Stop by and buy a tree.
and any youth out there between the ages of 11 and 17, think about joining Troop 17 here in Mansfield.
Speaking of war memorials, we actually participate in parades there twice a year, right?
Yes.
You want to march in a parade? You want to go on these trips? Or you want to support folks that do? Come on down and pick up a tree. We hope to see you there.
1, 2, 1, 2, right.
Come buy a tree, come buy a tree from Troop 17.
Down on West.
Come buy a tree, come buy a tree from Troop 17. Come buy a tree, come buy a tree from Troop 17.
Down on West Street.
We did! We did!